I'm Ivy, this is Callow, and this is our 2021 Reptile Room Tour. All the way up here is Lemon's Enclosure. Lemon is our Anki ball python. She was the second snake we ever had. She definitely is very shy and timid. She's about a year old. She is a picky eater, so she's a little on the skinny side, but thankfully we've found a couple of tricks that have helped her eat. This enclosure is empty currently. We are hoping to house our male leopard gecko in here. I go further into the details of that in our breeding plans video. On this middle shelf, right here and here, we usually keep our dubia roach colony, but we are keeping some corn snakes from a friend of ours, which I will go into later in our breeding plans video. Right here is our female leopard gecko's enclosure. This is where Amma lives, Cinnamon, and Sugar. Cinnamon and Sugar are gravid, so I'm not handling them much right now, which is why we have Amma out. Cinnamon and Sugar will hopefully lay their eggs soon. All the way down here we have Tank. We've had Tank for about a year. She is 7 years old. She used to belong to a friend of mine, and unfortunately he just wasn't able to keep up with her care, and so he was able to give her to me. She is also very high maintenance. She's in a 60-gallon with an above tank basking area that I built, and then she just has some things in the water for her enrichment. I will do a video all about her story. This is where Callow lives. This used to be, I think, a bearded dragon's enclosure, but it ended up working out really well for her. It's a little hard to keep the humidity up, but with a couple sprays a day, we're good. Callow is a red-tailed boa, and we think that she's maybe about 2 years old. This is Simon's enclosure. You can't see all of it because it's so tall. We did make this enclosure ourselves. Hopefully we're gonna give him a new enclosure, which I'll be able to do a video in the future of. Simon is a Panther Chameleon. He has a diet that we try to vary for the most part of crickets, mealworms, waxworms, dubia roaches, and other feeder insects. He really likes hornworms. I will be doing a more in-depth video on him in the future just because he is one of our animals that we have gotten the most creative with. Chameleons are really high maintenance, which is why I would never recommend them for a beginner. This is Coatle's enclosure. Coatle is our Crested Gecko. We were doing really well with making sure his tail didn't drop, but unfortunately he did drop his tail not too long ago, so now he has a little frog butt. He is hiding amongst the leaves. I'm not going to get him out just because he's sleeping. Coatle is our newest addition. We got him at the Wasatch Reptile Expo in Salt Lake. This is Talison's enclosure. Talison was my first snake, my first reptile actually, and hopefully he will be the father of some babies. He is an anarthristic corn snake. That's why he's gray instead of the normal orangey colors. And last but certainly not least is Duna. Duna is a charcoal corn snake. I have suspicions that she has some lavender in her as well. We've had her for about a year. We got her when she was pretty young, so we think she's about a year old. And she has been growing very fast. Duna means little dark one, but she also has the nickname of the escape artist. This is because she currently holds the title for the longest escape, which was 1 month, and our neighbors found her, and we haven't had an escape since. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.